Hello, welcome back to my channel. For the last few weeks we've been building this. It's our fence and gate. So it's just been finished. We didn't bother doing the side because we just got empty land there. But that's the front of it. Sliding gate. It's a mixture of European and Asian style fence. And it's not too, not too wow with golden things everywhere and amazing. We just wanted to keep it simple. But people love this gate. They comment on how nice it looks. Well, better than that house. Anyway, it has been quite a bit of a project. It's a very, very long fence. So all the way through there to the end of our land there, and then all the way across over to here, over to here. So the total cost of building what we've got now for the fence and gate, including the gate, is 5,000 New Zealand dollars, which I thought was pretty fair. I mean, they did a great job on getting it straight and even for something that's curved, and the gate looks pretty good, and it just slides like that. So we needed to build that because every morning we'll see dog poo here, we'll see dog poo next to our house. There's just dog poo everywhere. The gate, however, won't stop these chickens from coming in. These chickens feels like that this is their home, and also they've never seen a green lawn such as ours before. They love our lawns because nobody else have lawns. And so our lawn still got a bit of grass to put down. Every time it rains we'll put a little bit down each time. No point doing it now because it's nice and sunny. It's a beautiful weather, absolutely beautiful. It's nice and cool with the wind that's blowing around, and we're coming up to winter pretty soon. So yeah, when it rains again we'll put some more grass down until it's all filled up, and that's pretty much our house. Well, our backyard anyway. I made a chicken coop out of bamboo, and this is much more easier for me to access and give them food. So yeah, betcha they're pretty close to laying now. They seem, their thing seems to be a little bit more red. So pretty soon we'll have some eggs soon. Middle of next year we're gonna have our very first visitor to our town, Nongi, and we've decided to treat them well. Now the guest that's coming is my parents, but anybody can come visit us, but yeah, the flight's been booked, everything's been booked, and yeah, middle of next year they're coming over. So what we want to do is, like I said before in previous video, is that we want to build a guest house. We don't want people to come here and stay in a one-bedroom hotel, motel, and be, have trouble washing their clothes or cooking their own food if they want to do that. I want them to be comfortable here. So what we want to do is build a guest house. Ideally we were going to rent this place out if we have VIPs coming, and we were going to build a cabin or a knockdown style house on the bamboo hut land that we had on my previous video. the problem with that is that it's 20 minutes drive from this location, which is not that far. I mean, 20 minutes drive from here is not very far at all. But thinking future ahead, if we were going to rent it out, 20 minutes to get to here can seem a long way for some people. And if I have a guest house here, and then it's just 4 to 5 minutes going to the hospital, going to the shopping, going to the market, going to just the school, everything is close by. So just thinking long term, if you were going to build, could be a good idea to build here. It's not going to be an expensive house, this guest house. It's going to be cheaper than your vehicle for some people. But yeah, we have to do something like that. So the problem that I'm facing at the moment, which is a rich person's problem, I guess, I mean, which I'll explain next, but I can't make a decision. We just finished building this fence, and I said to the wife and family, let's just have a break. We just finished building that, furniture, everything's all in, except for an aircon. But we don't need that in a couple of months because it's winter. And then we just built this massive fence at the front straight after building that. And I just decided, let's just have a break for a couple of weeks or maybe a month and just think about it and decide what we want to do. And in that month, what we're going to try to do is really lower our cost of living. Like the number one cost is, number two, or 1, 2, is food and kids' education, because they go to private school. Education, we can't do too much about that because it's a school, but with food we can do something about that. What I've been doing is, there's some shops around here which are cheap to buy food. And it's better just to buy food than cook food, which I'll explain that in a different video. Another thing is we can start growing our own vegetables. I'm not talking about lettuce and stuff like that. I mean like good survival food videos, things like corn and beans, just things that have starch in it, like rice, like that, those kind of thing that can fill you up. Like I said, I'm planting few banana trees, and that's a good source of food, and that will help keep the costs down for food. So that's what I'm going to focus on in the next month or so, while I'm deciding on our next big project. Just the locals got their lawnmower, getting some grass for their cows. That's what that noise is. But there's this bare land beside us, and we checked the land location, the land map I mean, and basically you get a small driveway going in which is flooded. The other driveway and this driveway has the same problem. There's water there, but this one is a little bit deeper, but everything can be fixed. And then from that point to pretty much the same end of our house, and then just to those banana trees over there, just to that banana tree there. So it goes, if you look at my finger, it goes over to there, stops there, comes into that banana tree just where that grass area is, and then goes over there and cuts into there, and your driveway is there, and this land here. The landowner came up to us and said, would you like to buy this land? And I said, I don't know. I said, I don't know. I don't know if I want to buy it or not. But this is the perfect location for a guest house, because our house is right here and we can maintain it, we can look after it instead of driving 20 minutes from here to there. So that's my problem. They offered us a lump sum and we counted offered, and we got the price down to 15,000 New Zealand dollars for this land. 15,000 New Zealand dollars for this land. We talked to the builder that built our fence, because they seem to be quite good and know what they're doing. They said it will cost, the design of our house, it will cost, what is it, sorry, my brain just got stuck, 200,000 Thai baht to build a guest house for us, which is dirt cheap. So 200,000 Thai baht works out to be roughly around just under 10,000 New Zealand dollars. So at the end of the day, I can have a house and land package for 25,000 New Zealand dollars, which is unbelievable. So what I plan to do for our guest house is that the land doesn't go all the way up to the road, so there's some parts which I can't touch. We just got the driveway. So what I want to do is I want to have it on posts, so it's raised up by 2.5 meters, so you've got a top view of the village, of the township. It's going to be one bedroom, one living room, toilet, bathroom, and a small kitchen. There will be steps going up. At the moment, we just budgeted just so that we've got the basic of the house first before adding the little bits and pieces such as a concrete pad and so. So you'll have enough room to park your car underneath the house, so it acts like a carport as well. You'll have a large deck area so you can view the outside. This is a bedroom. This is a 5 by 3 meter living room, and the entry is there. So I drew this, by the way. I'm actually not bad at drawing. So that's the front view of it, and that's the side view, and this is the floor plan. So you've got the deck area, you've got the living room, a small kitchen, bathroom, and then a bedroom. And just before we go ahead with this, I'm still not sure if we're going to go ahead with it or not, even though it's not going to cost us too much. But like I said, we've already spent quite a large amount of money on this house and fence already, and it's just another build that we'll have to spend quite a bit of money on. So yeah, what do you guys think? Should I go ahead with this build, have a guest house right next to my house, or should I go ahead and make a guest house on the bamboo hut land? I reckon either way doesn't matter too much. In the end, one option might be better than the other option. Each one has their benefits, but yeah, I need to take some time out and just have a break and think about it real hard. I've got over 6 months to do this before my parents come, and we'll decide. We've got plenty of time to build, plenty of time to sort out everything.